Welcome back into Studio 10, everybody, and I took us outside to the weather patio. Just because school has already started doesn't mean it's not still patio season. So right now we're gonna make a pasta salad, especially because Labor Day is on its way. It's coming up pretty soon, and you know myself, as much as I try, I'm still a last minute girl, okay? Tried and true to heart, but don't worry, we have a very, very simple, quick, easy. This recipe honestly takes less than 20 minutes to make, and we're gonna do it today. So right here are your ingredients for the pasta salad. Obviously, we're gonna need the pasta, right? So this is actually already boiled and cooked, but I found a nice little tri-color pasta from the store in a box, got that boiled. We've got our onions finely chopped. You can use white. I would prefer purple onions. I only had white at home, but purple onions are really good because you want to give it that little color, a little something, a little va-va-voom. We love a little color on our plate. We've got our tomatoes. We've got cucumber, and you can opt for this. You can choose to avoid it if you want. We've got some mozzarella cheese. And over here with our spices, I took it easy on you today, okay? We've got a little bit of salt, some black pepper, some Italian seasoning, but most importantly, Italian dressing. And I'm gonna show you how it all mixes and comes together. So right now, we've already got our pasta. Like I mentioned, I boiled this already this morning. I let it cool about 10-15 minutes, but always remember to boil your water first. So then when it's all ready, we're gonna mix it right here in our bowl. All right. Now, another reason why I say this recipe is super quick to do is because let's say you're super exhausted the night before and you don't really have time to do this on the morning of when you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're making sure that you can still be a good and happy host and not look like you're running crazy with your head cut off. Try to chop your vegetables the night before or try to prepare them while your pasta is boiling. So right here I have your onions. And onions, you really, really want to make sure they are finely chopped because nobody wants to take a bite into anything and feel the taste of onions, a big piece in there in their mouth. So always try to finely chop those as best as you can. Now we're going to drop a few, and I would start out pretty light, and if you need more, then add some more. Now we're going to move over to our cherry tomatoes. Now there is a method to the madness. I know whenever you cut tomatoes, it kind of feels like everything on the inside like smushes and kind of finds its way out. When you get a cherry tomato, cut it down vertically, not horizontally, but vertically. Now for our cucumbers. I found these mini cucumbers already in a bag, so I didn't have to worry about using too much, using too little. I slice them down the middle, then I chop my way down. And here we go. We're gonna add this to the mix. This is optional. If you have people who you know are dairy free, then maybe you wanna avoid this. But I do have some mozzarella cheese that was already sliced up. Sometimes getting your food already pre-chopped at the store. Listen, I know we always wanna do things the old fashioned way, but when time is not on our side, just get it already chopped, diced, minced, whatever you need. Get it already done so you can just mix them up together. All right, now what we wanna do is grab this Italian dressing, and we're just gonna drizzle her all inside. And you know me, I am a measure with your heart kind of girl. As you see, there are no measuring spoons here. When it feels right, it looks right. Add a little salt and a little pepper. I always just kind of coat the top twice. I am a little heavy-handed with black pepper. Just a little bit of Italian seasoning, oregano, whichever you have at home. Let's toss her up again. If you have the time, I definitely recommend putting this in the refrigerator and letting all the spices and the Italian dressing kind of marinate and sit in the pasta salad a little bit more. But if you don't have the time, it's ready to serve as we speak.